Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's What, and surprise, I have the spanking new 2025 Triumph Speed 400. Today is a sensational launch because we already have the T4, the most affordable Triumph that you can buy, parked right over here. You can show that glimpse. That video is already out. Please do watch it if you haven't already. This is the new yellow color that has been launched for the Speed 400. What do you think of the new color scheme? Now, the only update that it gets is new tires. So it gets new shoes or new rubber, you can call it, to offer more grip, more confidence, to push it to its limits. They say to support the kind of riding dynamics it has on offer, I think it deserved new tires. So water stand tires have been offered, same 150 section radial tires, front and rear. Now what are the changes? Here you can see that the kind of steel exhaust has been replaced with this full black treatment, and you get this matte aluminum kind of a finish right over here. Apart from that, everything else remains the same. You have the same 400cc single liquid cooled fuel injected engine that puts out around 40 PS of max power and around 37 newton meters of max torque. You have the same gearbox, nice and refined super slick gearbox that wants to lift off at every given opportunity. You also get adjustable levers now. I don't think that was included earlier. I love the key. Just look at the key, man. This was there earlier. Gives you a proper satisfaction that you have owned a premium quality motorcycle. And the console remains more or less the same. You can just focus on the console. It is the same analog digital console. Nothing much changes, and I think it's more than sufficient. Gives you that kind of adrenaline feel when you rev the hell out of it. And even when you sit on the bike, it has a good kind of ergonomic feel. The way you sit at it, the bar and mirrors look so well complementary to this character. Gold anodized forks, 43mm USD forks, give a super front end feel. And man, this is an absolute wheelie machine. Let's wait. People are going to rev the hell out of all the machines. That is one. We can do a symphony actually of the exhaust, but anyway, everyone thankfully have stopped. So the throttle rotation and the throttle feel is very light and crisp, and this is undeniably the most enjoyable machine, the modern classic. And the way they made an entrance into the Indian market, I mean, the kind of standard they have set, the benchmark they have set when it comes to refinement, responsiveness, and the overall fit and finish and build quality and the value proposition that you get at this price point. Now the price has increased by just nearly 10 grand. So it was 2.33 earlier, I think so. So it's 2.40 now. So 2.40 lakhs, price increment of maybe around 7k. But the overall feel of the bike exudes quality and a proper Triumph modern classic feel. Just look at the exhaust. The front fender right over here has a brushed aluminum finish, looks very very premium. Has this brace right over here again in matte black. Really the contrast with the gold anodized forks, the LED lighting, the LED turn blinkers again. So look really well put together. Has a very soft matte finish to it, so that again screams quality and has a different layout to it. The yellow color, I'm pretty damn sure, will be a head turner on the streets. And here you have the Speed 400 branding right over here. The this kind of steel perimeter spine hybrid frame, and with the bolt-on subframe has this kind of powder coated finish to the subframe. And then you have this 150 section water stand tire. So water stand tires front and rear are the major inclusion, and compared to this affordable variant, this one already had a 43 tooth rear sprocket, so that one gets a 39 teeth rear sprocket. So everything else remains more or less the same. We can have a look at the way the engine bay looks. Has the beautiful cuts of the engine fins, look really well put together. Have this kind of aluminum finish. Triumph branding looks really good. Here you have the 400 series engine branding right over there. The foot pegs somehow feel a little left behind. I don't see that kind of quality. The rest of the bike exudes. This falls short. I hope they update it with aluminum foot pegs in the future updates. And up here also the side stand is another thing, is kind of feels a little lackluster, doesn't complement the rest of the quality that the bike exudes. Apart from that, everything else is spot on. Let me quickly give you the exhaust note of the 2025 Speed 400. The engine kill switch is on, hazard light is already on. So what a refined engine, man. This is like pure symphony, and the most refined engine that I've experienced in the single cylinder segment. So that was a quick exhaust note of the 2025 Speed 400. Looks absolutely stunning in this kind of beautiful English yellow color theme. Has a dual tone theme to it. There are other colors that are available as well. What is your opinion about the new launch and the new update that it gets with new rubber? Do you think it deserved it, or was it good enough the way it was earlier? And what do you think about the new affordable variant? Would you prefer a proper performance benchmark, proper Triumph quality kind of a bloodline, the modern classic bloodline, and go overboard and buy this, or would you go for something that the T4 has on offer, because that is a little more sedate, a little more usable power. This might be a little too much for people who are starting out with the biking culture, who they might think that it is a little too much of intimidating power. But apart from that, what is your preference? Honestly, when I had gone to the showroom or the Hyderabad launch, there were a lot of people who were taking the bike, and it was the first bike for many of them. They thought that the power, the kind of pickup, the kind of refinement, responsiveness, the throttle response, everything felt a little over the top and a little too intimidating. So they always were looking for something far more usable on a day-to-day basis, because, oh, the symphony has started. Okay, who else? Okay, the symphony has stopped, but anyway, now people were actually looking for a more affordable and more usable power kind of a Speed 400, and I think they've gotten the feedback bang on, they've gotten the formula bang on by launching the T4, because that is affordable at 2.17 lakhs, less power, but engaging riding experience with more accessible torque lower down in the RPM, more accessible power lower down in the RPM. This remains has the same 40 bhp of power and 37 Newton meters of torque. Everything else remains the same. So what is your opinion about the new launch and the kind of updates that the new Speed 400 2025 gets? And also, yeah, the seat gets 10 thickness of better quality foam to enhance the overall comfort, riding comfort. I think that has also added on, and a relevant update that the bike deserved. So aluminum bar end, the bar end mirrors are actual compliment to this design language, because without that it feels a little left out. This actually has to be included as standard equipment. I hope it is. But apart from that, let's turn off the hazard light switch, because we don't want to actually render the bike completely battery dead. But apart from this, I really love the way the new 2025 Speed 400 looks, and also the new T4 that is going to absolutely change the game and set the cat among the pigeons when it comes to more affordable premium experience in the modern classic retro vintage motorcycle category. So thanks for watching. This concludes a quick fire first look walk around of the 2025 Speed 400. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.